Here we go. On the road.
Hey, all right, Brad McLeod here, SoulGrinderPT.com. Just really excited, just hanging out here at the house with my dog, Millie. If you guys can see Millie here, just hanging out right over there. We're just sitting over here on the back porch. It's Memorial Weekend, getting ready for Big Murph at the up at the CrossFit Grinder. And so yeah, just really excited for that workout. Just really want to pay my respects to Michael Murphy and you know, all the other veterans out there, that guys and gals who just put their lives on the line and, you know, been out there in harm's way. You know, the people that run towards battle, run towards fire, run towards the problem and try to help. And so I'm do everything I can do to pay my respects on Memorial Day. But yeah, just here at the house, just kind of chilling out. And yeah, just I had a question the other day. You know, answer questions just about every day. You guys can email me, Brad at SoulGrinderPT.com. And if you guys don't want to look at my ugly mug, I know I'm a little scruffy here. I was just kind of growing a little scraggly beard out for Murph. what little bit I have. But yeah, just answering questions this week. Emails, and athlete asked me, he said, so, you know, I went through BUD/S twice. Of course, that's my one claim to infamy, or whatever you want to say. You know, the first time through, I failed out for a math test. I was over halfway through, probably almost 60% through, and I had to go to the fleet. Long story short is, people ask me, this athlete asked me, he says, how did you train the first time to go through BUD/S versus, say, how did you train the second time? And so really good question, because the way that I train, and you guys don't laugh now, don't laugh at me, but the way that I trained the first time was that I worked out in like a bodybuilding gym, not a Globo gym as much as like a bodybuilding gym, full-on mirrors, pec deck, preacher curls, the whole 9 yards. Did all that stuff. I did do a lot of the basic lifts, though. I was very fortunate. Worked out at Cliff's Gym in Tallahassee, a very good gym. It was just the style of training was not exactly what I needed to be doing. Lifted a ton of weights, a lot of barbell work, a lot of bench press, wide bench press, you know, all of that. Luckily, got into some deadlifts and squats also, and some good barbell work. Did a lot of moderate amount of body weight stuff also, but you know, I found out I got to BUD/S, and you know, I was probably middle to back of the pack. I was probably the lower 30-40% of the class. I had not ran enough. I had not rucked enough. I had not done enough body weight work. My endurance was not nearly as good as what it should and could be. Didn't have durability. And of course, you guys know the whole story. Went through BUD/S, went through Hell Week, got all the way into dive phase, passed the pool comp, all that, treading water. Oh my God, I passed it. And what happens? I end up failing out math test, go to the fleet. You guys can hear the birds out here, man. You know, I love it. My backyard is just so awesome. I get to watch all these birds all the time. You guys can hear them. There's birdhouses right here up above us. I've got birds all around us. A little slight distraction there, but I'll get back on focus, Brad, right? So yeah, just get back to focus. And so went to the fleet. What did I do? Totally shifted everything I did, partly because I was training on a ship, right? And on the ship's moving back and forth. You know, most of the time we're out to sea. You can't really do the bench press on, you know, and we had this ratty old bench press. You can't really do barbell work. And so what did I do? I just started doing what I should have been doing all along, is a ton of body weight stuff. I did all the BUD/S style workouts. That's what you guys see with Soul Grinder PT, the workouts that we post there every day. And so really, I didn't touch a barbell for a whole nother year. Maybe a few squats here and there. Really, that was about it. You know, I don't even think I did a bench press with a barbell for the whole year. I may have done some stuff with dumbbells, but just tons and tons of every conceivable body weight workout. I mean, you know, every configuration of push-ups, incline, decline, handstand push-ups, every conceivable style of abs. I'd have a weight, abs, sit-ups, weights, what have you. But did every conceivable style of body weight stuff. And what I did though is I mixed in a lot of running, but I mixed my running. I did a lot of hill sprints, stadium stairs, walking lunges, sprints, a lot of 3 mile, 4 mile, 5 mile, 6 mile runs. But I also mixed in, and this maybe for some of you guys may not work. I bought this $100 bicycle in the Philippines, and I just started riding that thing everywhere. I didn't have a car. I was on the ship, right? So when we pull into port, I had my bike. Just jump on the bike and ride all around wherever. And it turned out that turned out to be, for me, a really good endurance builder, in that I would go out and ride for, hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, longer, 4 hours, even longer. Went on some other long rides, and went way out from San Diego, hilly, whatnot, the whole 9 yards, and really helped build up my legs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, durability there in the hip flexors, and just got my long range wind where I could jump on that bike, boom, go for 4 hours, and it was incredible, to get that, to have that as a workout mechanism. I know everybody didn't have that, but kept going back to the running, mixing the running and the body weight. And so you guys, at the end of this audio, I'll have a video. I'm gonna have like a link you guys can link in. Actually, up in the upper corner here, I'm gonna put the link. You guys can link in my daily workouts. Email me, brad@silvergrinderpt.com. Post up a question here on YouTube. I answer all questions. If you don't get me for some reason, just boom, hit me again with another email. Love to answer questions. Love to help athletes out. I was there. I filled out. Luckily, I had a mentor. I had a guy. I call him Mr. X. And Mr. X, we know who he is. He's out in San Diego still today. I'll talk to him in 2 weeks. Still a friend to this day, 25 years later. And he helped me. He turned me onto the bike. He turned me on to, you got to do this, Brad. You got to do the body weight stuff. He helped me. And so in the same way, that's really what, I'm here doing with you guys. I want to help out. So I want to answer questions. Post your question down below. I'm Brad McLeod. So